Hey, Futurist Jim Carroll from the home broadcast studio. I got some new gear and I'm testing it out, so I'm pushing the limits a little bit today on this new system just to see what it can do. And here's the thing. I've been working at this for about 6 months now, and a lot of my early attempts in doing stuff in this virtual world, a lot of glitches, a lot of problems, a lot of bugs. And so over time I had to upgrade my cameras. I had to get some new ways to feed video into the computer, and all kinds of different upgrades to what I could accomplish, because I was convinced that what was going to happen was more and more people were going to be spending time in this virtual world than we would ever spend time getting back to conferences and events. Now, I've spent 25 years advising organizations about the future, about what comes next, about the trends which are really going to change our world in dramatic fashion. So I've had to build a lot of stuff to be able to do that in this new world. And I set out on this voyage with the goal of thinking that, look, people are going to be accessing knowledge, content, information from anywhere at any time. They're going to be on any type of device. They might actually be doing anything. They could be sitting at home watching TV, and they're going to be interacting with the core world. So I got to be a part of it. They might be driving their car or on transit somewhere, and you can reach out to them in the virtual space, because literally people are going to be accessing this world at any time, at anywhere, from any location, from any type of device. So I had to work incredibly hard in this home broadcast studio to ramp up my capabilities. And I've got a brand new machine today, which is really accelerating my capabilities in terms of what I can do with special effects and try and keep up with what I need to do to engage the audience in a new and dramatic fashion in this complicated world. So here's what's really going on. A tremendous amount of effort to continue to build out my virtual capabilities with a more powerful machine, which is really letting me push the limits, as you can see, by virtue of what I'm doing live right now from the home broadcast studio with multiple different stage sets, reaching out to people in multiple different ways. Look, we are in the billion channel universe, and it is becoming an incredible challenge for anyone to interact with anyone at any time in this space. So you've got to do things in a very different fashion to be able to accomplish that. And that's what I've set out to do. That's what I've learned in terms of a skill set. That's in terms of what I've had to manage in terms of the complexity of this fascinating new world. So I'm just doing this test today just to push the boundaries to see what I can accomplish in terms of expanding my capabilities, because look, you can even hang out with me on the beach if you want, even though it's the end of summer. Anytime, anywhere, virtual content comes to you regardless of where you are. Just having a little bit of fun in the studio here today. I hope you enjoy it, because you could even be driving down the street and watching the virtual world go by on a billboard. There's got to be more to virtual than just a talking head on a webcam screen. So I've invested all this time, because in the era of COVID-19, we're going to be spending a huge amount of time in this virtual space. So if we're going to do it, we got to do it right. We got to be able to get out there in multiple different formats, because I'm convinced that there is a massive disruptive change occurring to the global meeting, events, convention industry, and that we're going to be hanging out in this virtual space for a long time to come. So if we're going to do it and reach out to the world, we got to do it right. That's it for now. Futurist Jim Carroll. See you later.